All right, we are back here with another episode of Keeping Up with Douglas Athletics. And Coach, if you would, please introduce yourself and who you have with you here today.
All right, my name's Mr. Smith, or Coach Smith. With me, I got my number one boy player, Wesley Norton, and my number two, Garrett Weaver.
Coach, first of all, how's things been going since last time we've seen you?
Oh, it's been going great. Boys have not lost a match yet. They've been doing really, really good this year. Each week, I feel like we're getting better and better. It's been a really good season so far.
Coach, if you can flip the mic around, flip the other way. I'm sure that picked you up there, but there, that way there we go, perfect.
All right.
All right. How about you guys? You got the number one, number two guy here. How's your individual season been going?
It's going really good. I've been winning all my matches.
How much time have you get to play in the off season leading up to the season?
I don't really play that much because I got work, but I do work at a Albertville tennis court, so on my lunch break I usually serve and hit a few.
That's good, because sharpening your skills is where it's at, Coach. You know that. I don't have to tell you that.
Absolutely.
How about yourself there?
I've been doing good. I've lost 2 matches so far.
Let me ask you guys a question. When you get into tennis mode or get into the season, how long does it take you before you feel like you get in a rhythm?
About 1 or 2 games for me.
About the same.
About the same? Coach, what is it about these 2 young men that kind of sets them apart? Not saying that you don't have others that's really good on your team, but just these 2 gentlemen sitting in here right now.
Well, they've been really good leaders for us this year. They're usually the first ones on the court, last ones to leave. They really kind of help set the tone for the match, because usually when they get off to a hot start, my other players kind of see it and it kind of raises their game a little bit. But they've also been really, really clutch for us in some matches. We've won some just because they stepped up and won those individual singles matches. But they've done really, really good for us. I've been so proud of them this season.
Coach, when you see guys out there executing, what you've been teaching and what you've been coaching, how does that make you feel as a coach? That's got to get you pumped up, because that's what it's all about.
Absolutely. When I first knew I was going to be the tennis coach this season, and kind of when I saw them, I was like, man, this is going to be a really, really good season this year. But it was really going to come down to, can they execute? So seeing the fruits of their labor really paying off has been just awesome this year. I go home after matches, I'm just like,
you jazzed up,
feeling good.
I got you. No doubt.
We've had some tough matches. Gardendale, we played at exhibition against Pell City. Abertill's got a really good team, and they've just risen to every challenge that's been set before them so far.
What have you guys learned from Coach away from tennis? Something you take over into your day-to-day lives?
Consistency by making sure you get on the court. He would say, after practice, we need to be on the court because other players, because they're practicing on the same time we're practicing, so we need to be practicing more than them so we can be better.
That makes sense. That's something you can take over into even your work now. What about you? Yeah, you ain't got no life lessons you learned from Coach or anything?
I just went blank.
It's all good. Do either one of you guys play other sports or just tennis?
I used to play cross country, which helped me build endurance.
I bet.
Tennis.
I ain't no doubt that'll help.
Oh yeah.
Coach, talk about that. You get over into coaching in the high school era. Nowadays, you have to share athletes.
Oh, absolutely.
What's your thoughts on that? I think different sports definitely help. Like he said, cross country definitely helped with his.
Oh, it's definitely helped our tennis season, especially at this point. We've got, 3 of our starting boys players are basketball players.
Gotcha.
So they came straight out of basketball, straight in tennis, so they're already, the endurance was ramped up. They really don't tire on us very easily. It's really helped us out a bunch. There's always the little hiccups, like trying to make sure like I can get the players on time for the season. Our number 4, Alex, we didn't get for the first match or two, so we've been really trying to work us in. But once we've got him in, he's been absolutely fantastic for us. He hasn't lost a match yet, I don't think, actually.
Shoot, that's awesome.
So it's been good. I love having cross-sport athletes on the team.
No doubt. Let me ask each one of you guys, how competitive does it get at practice when you guys get to go against one another? I know y'all know each other's games. Can each one of y'all speak on that?
We get really competitive. Since I'm the best one there, I don't really like to lose because I think it'll give like a bad example. So if I play him right here, my buddy right here, I'll try my absolute best to whoop him, and he'll try his absolute best to whoop me.
I like that, though. Iron sharpens iron. What's your thoughts on that? You gonna let him talk trash to you like that?
In my honest opinion, it gets really competitive at practice, especially during matches, play, and all that.
Yeah. You guys talk a little trash with each other?
Not really. We mostly just keep it silent.
Okay.
Yeah.
I got you.
Our coach would teach us to be like, it'll mostly annoy like other people, like if they're like getting on our nerve.
Oh, for sure.
Be like
That's right.
chill about it.
That's right. No doubt. Don't show him no John McEnroe film, Coach.
I know.
I watched his documentary special the other day. It's rough.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
But go ahead. What was you saying?
Yeah. So you mentioned, being competitive in practice and stuff. That's really one thing I've really tried to focus on this year is just kind of instilling in practice, like, okay, like when we play, even our teammates, we want to beat them, we want to compete because that's going to get us ready for matches. And that's one thing that's really came out in match plays. I'm really seeing our guys compete and get after it. They've had some really good intensity, especially Garrett over here in late
He's
matches.
made a few words in here, but he lets his racket do the talking.
He lets it loose.
I like it. Well, Coach, man, I appreciate you guys sitting
Yes,
in.
sir.
Great to catch back up with you guys and looking forward to having you back on.
Appreciate it.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.